Well, what are law students learning at law school? How are they being prepared for the quote-unquote real law? What are they learning about the business of law? Reporter Gina Passarella takes a look.
Here at Temple University Beasley School of Law, students are getting a taste of the business world. They're learning how to run their own firms and how to advise business clients to do the same. With fewer litigators and more corporate attorneys, courses like these are popping up all over the region.
We've been living in a period since the 80s in which this trend towards law becoming more and more of a business has become more pronounced.
It was Temple alumni who asked for a course on the business of law. Reinstein found a marketing professional to teach it. The course focuses on everything from partnership structures to finding real estate for your office.
I think that being what I would call a whole lawyer today involves not only the absolute dedication and devotion to the substantive area of the lawyer's practice, but also it involves the commitment to learning about how a lawyer's firm functions and what that lawyer's role is in the function of that firm.
Law firms operate dramatically different than just a generation ago. Today, firms act more like the corporations they serve. They must balance managing rates, billable hours, and salaries against client needs and attorney satisfaction. Reinstein says increasing associate salaries have changed the way law firms do business.
This has created a major change in the practice of law, especially at the big firms. A lot of the big firms, they can't afford to take ordinary clients and ordinary cases. So the firms are much more bottom line oriented.
It's a bit of a chicken or the egg scenario. Younger attorneys say they're overburdened with law school debt and the billable hours that justify their salaries.
I think a lot of these people are blinded sometimes by the money and then go practice law, and they don't care for the type of law that they practice, and they try to make as much money in a short period of time, and then they go into the government sector or the public interest sector, or they go into smaller and medium-sized firms to get a better quality of life personally as well as professionally.
As pressure mounts, law firms lose associates faster. They stay for a few years and then move to other legal settings. Firms say they are left with a wasted investment of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Law schools are hoping courses like the one at Temple will better prepare graduates for what can be the harsh realities of law firm life. Reinstein said the courses do have their critics. Some professors don't want to be part of the legal profession becoming an industry.
There was a debate that we had inside on the course about whether this was, in a sense, capitulation to the outside reality that the profession was becoming more of a business, and maybe the law schools ought to be standing there, fighting against this and just teaching professionalism.
Pratt says Temple is looking for a way to teach the course outside of law school, perhaps in a shorter version as a continuing legal education course. So it looks like the business folks are winning, at least for now. For the American Law Journal and the Legal Intelligencer, I'm Gina Passarella.